Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. I already promised in the previous video that I'm going to change my wave count to simplify it here a little bit, as we've come down here into this support area, which now makes this scenario the primary scenario, in that we moved up in 5 waves here, all the way up to $225. That formed a wave 1, and we're now coming down in a wave 2. Remember, in the previous video I still had some kind of a 1-2-1-2 setup here, but while this is still technically possible, it is unlikely given how low we have come, because we had a 1-2 setup here, yeah, but and then here another 1-2, but we've come down so low that this has not invalidated it, but it has basically come very close to invalidation, and I don't think that is likely, right? So we've come into this support area, which is actually located between two key Fibonacci support levels, which is the 78.6 Fib level and the 61.8, between $81 and $112. So what is the next key support? Let's say if we come down lower, if this breakout that we're currently attempting is failing or is going to fail, and this could still happen, then support is going to be still the $100 level. We had a wick down to 94, and then we've got 81, and should we lose the $81 level, then the likelihood that we're going to break the June low here at around $41 is going to increase massively. We still have one more chance to find support then at $62. That is the 88.7% Fib level. Below that level, my view is that we cannot trust this move down anymore as a wave 2, and it would then most likely act as an impulse to the downside and will take out the $41 level. In this respect, I have talked about a bearish scenario for Quant before, but I'm not going to really put it into the focus until we drop below the 78.6% Fib level. You just need to know that this is a key level, right? So obviously we see here a little bit of movement to the upside. That is something that looks potentially promising. However, we have not yet broken the previous swing high here of the wave 4 at $134, $135. So what this currently is, this is a potential reversal, but we haven't done enough to really confirm that. This is very early days. We haven't done enough. I want to see more bullish signals to confirm that. What do I want to see that confirms basically the price is moving up further? Well, for a start, this possible wave 3 that we've been doing here isn't ideal. Yeah, it is a bit too weak. Now this could still work out as a 5-wave move, but it's already getting less likely because the wave 3 itself wasn't really long enough, so it's not a proper impulse. But still, I would like to see a 5th wave up. If we don't see a 5th wave up, then this isn't going to work out most likely, and what we definitely need to hold in terms of support now is the 50% Fib level. So we should really hold the $115 level, or let me just adjust that slightly, it was slightly inaccurate. We need to hold, yeah, $115, right? If we go below that level, then my view is this is not going to work out, and we did only get 3 waves up, which isn't really great, okay? So really, what I want to see to confirm with a high likelihood that the bottom is in and this is a proper reversal and not just a fake out, I want to see a 5th wave up, and I want to break above the $134, $135 level. Then at least we have 5 waves up, and then I want to see an ABC to the downside, where it's going to hold the 38.2% Fib level, wherever the wave 5 will eventually go, but we need to hold the 78.6% Fib level on the way down. This would then count as a possible wave 1, and we would come down in a wave 2. For now, all we've done really, we've hit support, yeah. If I remember correctly from the previous video where I indicated the support down there in the green box, we talked actually about measuring that. We looked at the wave 1 length, we added it to the wave 4 high, and we came down to the $95, $96 level. That is exactly where we found support. Sometimes it's a bit of a shame that I don't add the lines to the chart. I should have done, because I actually forgot that I gave you that as target, or at least, yeah, well, as possible wave 5 target. Only someone reminded me today when I read the comment that I was actually correct with the target, and someone had a buy order down there and is obviously extremely happy. While we just speak here, we see a lot of volatility. I'm just noticing that $121, so we are pushing up just nicely just now. We'll probably see some bullish movement currently on Bitcoin, Ethereum, I would say, or maybe it is just Quant. But what it still needs to do, despite any green candles here, it needs to push above the wave 3 high. Even if we don't break above $134, $135, I want to see us to really substantially break above this descending trend line and take out the wave 3 high. And then at least we have 5 waves, and then we can look with more confidence towards the next retracement, and I would then possibly look at buying the retracement in a wave 2. If we only get 3 waves up, I would be very careful. I will probably not buy the retracement. I want to see 5 waves up first. Yeah, and generally looking here at the 4-hour chart and the daily, we look at the indicators as well. On the 4-hour, momentum isn't really convincing yet. Yeah, so you can see it's actually reducing bullish momentum at the moment. Yes, we have a cross of the 0 line here, so you call that a possible bullish crossover or cross of the 0 line. But it's not not really pushing high with high momentum. This can of course change the moment it's not. If we now go to the daily chart, and it's loading a little bit. The daily is quite meaningful though, so I always try to incorporate and consider the daily chart. I think it just needs to reconnect here to Wi-Fi. We just do that. So there you go. So on the daily, you can already see that it's reducing negative momentum. So this is generally a good trend change on the daily chart. When that happened here before, we did move up really, really nicely. So it's a good start here, but it's not strong enough to really confirm anything. Yeah, what I would want to see is now a more substantial bullish crossover on the RSI down there. And it would be nice to get a bullish crossover here on the MACD as well. But these are always lagging indicators, but they give you a really good indication that things are changing. But 8-hour is pushing up, which is good. But here on the 4-hour, we're losing negative momentum now. If the 4-hour is turning now bullish again, which means bullish momentum is increasing and the momentum is increasing, I think this would really be, together with the 8-hour and the daily, a really, really strong sign. Because obviously the 4-hour is reacting faster. So if that is turning green here on the histogram again, so deep green, then this would also have a beneficial impact on the 8-hour and the daily, and it would be an additional signal that we are pushing higher here. But at the moment we don't see that yet, and also it seems like that just now we got rejected again from the trend line. So need to see if the price is going to be able to push through here. You could call that a small bull flag maybe, but the point is, you can call it what you want, and until we break out of this to the upside, we don't get 5 waves, and that structure will remain questionable. Okay, and that's my update about Quant. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.